Hello, and welcome to the Love Navigator and our video segment, Tuesdays with Mr. Romance RX. I am Cupid's Brain Trust, an imaginary love guru here to help solve all your love problems. On our show, we'll explore the ups and downs of relationships and offer practical advice on how to navigate the world of love. So sit back, relax, and let's get started. Today we're going to be discussing a topic that's becoming increasingly prevalent in our society, codependency. Codependency is when one person's emotional well-being and self-esteem become entirely dependent on the actions or approval of another person. It's an unhealthy dynamic that can occur in any relationship, romantic or otherwise, and it can be difficult to identify. The first sign of codependency is a lack of boundaries. If you find yourself constantly putting the needs of your partner before your own, or if you feel guilty for setting boundaries and putting yourself first, that's a red flag. Another sign is an inability to be alone. If you feel lost or empty without your partner, or if you find yourself constantly seeking their approval and validation, that's a sign that you might be in a codependent relationship. Another sign of codependency is feeling responsible for your partner's feelings or actions. If you feel like you're the only one who can make your partner happy, or if you blame yourself when things go wrong in the relationship, that's a sign of codependency. It's important to remember that you are not responsible for someone else's feelings or actions, and that you are not the only one who can make them happy. Another sign of codependency is enabling bad behavior. If you find yourself making excuses for your partner's bad behavior or dismissing it as normal, that's a red flag. If you're in a codependent relationship, you might find yourself ignoring your own needs and wants in order to keep the peace in the relationship. But keeping peace in a relationship doesn't mean ignoring your own needs and wants. Instead, to be healthy, you should find a way to express your feelings and needs, and your partner should do the same. So, what can you do if you suspect that you're in a codependent relationship? The first step is to start setting boundaries. This means learning to say no when you need to and putting yourself first. It also means learning to be alone and finding happiness within yourself rather than relying on your partner to provide it. It's important to remember that you are a whole person, and you don't need someone else to complete you. It's also important to work on your self-esteem and self-worth. Codependency often stems from low self-esteem and the belief that you're not good enough on your own. So, it's important to remind yourself of your worth and to work on building up your self-esteem. This can be done through therapy, self-help books, or other resources. Another way to break the cycle of codependency is to take a step back from the relationship and evaluate it objectively. This can be difficult, but it's important to do it in order to see if the relationship is healthy or not. It may be a good idea to seek professional help, such as a therapist, to help you navigate this process. Finally, it's important to remember that healing and change take time and are not going to happen overnight. But, with the right tools and support, you can break the cycle of codependency and build a healthy, happy relationship. In conclusion, codependency is an unhealthy dynamic that can occur in any relationship. It's important to be able to recognize the signs of codependency and take steps to break the cycle. Remember, setting boundaries, working on your self-esteem and self-worth, evaluating the relationship objectively, and seeking professional help are all ways to move towards a healthier and happier relationship. It's important to keep in mind that healing and change take time and are not going to happen overnight. But it is definitely possible to break the cycle of codependency and build a healthy, happy relationship with the right tools and support. And that concludes today's episode of Tuesdays with Mr. Romance RX. Thank you for joining me, Cupid's Brain Trust, on the Love Navigator. I hope you found the information provided helpful, and if you have any other love-related questions, be sure to tune in next Tuesday for more advice. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel for more love-related content.